guys, Nerf Gun Reviewer 331 here. Now this is the questions and answers video. I have the answers right on here along with the questions. I did not post, well, I did not write the like the usernames that were along with these questions, but if you can probably guess what the questions are and who wrote them or whatever, like for example, Halo Lemur asked if I made a machinima video ever. Then I add the answer, but I didn't include the username. But getting into it, let's start with number one. Right off the bat, someone asked me on question number one, will you be, and I have like 20 of these by the way, a lot of questions, will you be sticking to Nerf or Airsoft or both? Well, it's a combination of things. It's a matter of both, but I'll be doing more Nerf videos than a lot less times for, okay, let me start that over. I'll be doing more Nerf videos, but I'll do less Airsoft videos. Meaning that I'm not going to collect my Airsoft arsenal just like I did with my Nerf arsenal. Nerf is my dream. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Nerf is my dream. I want to be a successful YouTube producer, and that's it. I'm not going to Airsoft. I just need a break, and plus I never held like an Airsoft gun before, so. Moving on, do I prefer a PC or a Mac? Technically, I prefer both. PC, because you can do more technical stuff. Mac, for example, iPad and iPhone, which I have no clue where I put my phone, is the Mac stuff with like the iPad, the iMac, the iBook, whatever, and the iPhone and iPod. Those are pretty cool. They're pretty useful, like entertainment and things like that. Movie making, but I prefer the PC and the Mac companies. Not so much Sony. I don't think Sony's like a PC or Mac, but I think Sony is a PC. Whatever. Okay, next question. Question number 3. What is the best, paintball, Nerf, or Airsoft? Well, in my opinion, paintball is kind of crap. I mean, the ones I have, no offense to that guy who sent me the paintball guns, those are pretty cool. But if I were going to get shot with a real paintball gun, it's going to hurt a lot. I know that for a fact. Nerf and Airsoft I'm cool with. I'm personally cool with. Airsoft I just use it for, props and things like that, but Nerf I'm going to stick to the most because, they're perfect props. Even though they don't break as easily, but, it's a pretty cool prop. You can shoot darts, it doesn't hurt. Plus, you can modify the gun all you want, and you won't get any like legal issues or whatever, or do something illegal. Okay, so this is a bit of a weird question, not a weird question, but this is kind of a hard question to answer because I got some information that was both wrong and right. Makes no sense, right? So here's question number 4. How many new subscribers have you gained since last year? I could be wrong on this, but this is a very big number. 3,266 subscribers since last year. From now to 1/1/12. I couldn't think of the year, but this is 2013 February. It's been approximately a year, maybe a little bit more than that. And it would be January 1st, 2012 to now. So yeah, that's 3,266 subscribers in case you didn't hear it. Next one is next one up. I was gonna say that. Next one is number 5. What's your favorite Nerf gun? Actually, I have 2. I actually have both of them with me. Vulcan EBF. This is stock, by the way, but I have the belt that's modified to like 50 rounds, 49 rounds actually. My other favorite, Nerf Elite Strife. Now they want 2 specific Nerf guns. I personally like the Strife and the Vulcan. Those are my 2 favorite Nerf guns. The Strife because it's elite and it shoots, it's like semi-automatic and it's pretty cool. The Vulcan, you can put any dart in there and it will still work. I'm surprised by that. And you can shoot Busby darts and they'll go even farther. That's a fact, I think. Number 6. Which do you prefer to play on? Which do you prefer to play Minecraft on? Pocket Edition, Xbox 360, or PC? Pocket Edition, I tried that multiple times. I've hated it every single time. Pointless. But I've tried the Xbox version. I love it. I still have it. I have the PC version. I actually bought the PC version a couple of months ago for Christmas. It was still pretty cool. I mean, but I have to get used to the stuff and everything. You know, the crafting table and everything. Which Nerf gun is the best? That is not Elite gun, the Vulcan. That's my personal opinion. That's the Vulcan. I personally think is the best Nerf gun out there. People will say, "Oh, the Stampede's the best," or the Big Bad Bow's the best, or the Vulcan's the best, like I said. But the Vulcan, in my opinion, is the best. You might think it's like the Stampede, but honestly, if you had a Stampede with a 35 dart drum or something, yeah, you're good for a while. I mean, not very long, but if you had like 3 or 4 of those, yeah, you got a bunch of darts. But if you had the Vulcan with a bunch of 50 dart or 49 dart belts, that's more darts than if you compare one modified belt, I should say, to one just plain old 35 dart drum, you get more darts for the belt than the drum. And besides, the Vulcan is like automatic, but it goes very slow. It's a very slow automatic. A bad and a good thing, in my opinion. Anyway, moving on. Why did you start YouTubing? Now that's a very long story, and this might take up like 3 or 4 minutes. I'll start anyway. This is number 8. Why did you start YouTubing? Well, it's a long story, like I said. It all started with NGR331, and this I'm not going to get too technical with this because you might get bored of it and then move on to something else, like Minecraft, or Halo, or Pizza. Okay, long story. Okay, so started out with NGR331. I was doing pretty well. Then I figured, oh, I'm doing crap. I'm doing horrible. I mean, I got like 200 subscribers. I was expecting more than this. And then I'm like, I can make 2 channels. I can make Nerf Gun Reviewer 331, or I can make Video Game Reviewer 331. I made both of those channels. The second one was crap. The first one, the Nerf Gun channel, which I have now, is doing amazing. And then that's how it started. It started with Twin Swords. If I never made Twin Swords, I'd never be here. Just imagine that. What was your first blaster, and what was your coolest / best mod you have ever done? That would be the ball blaster, or the Nerf reactor, I should say. Nerf reactor is probably the first blaster I ever gotten, or Nerf gun, I should say. And the coolest mod I've ever done, I think I have it with me. Hold on. Okay, I don't have it with me. I can't find it. Oh, hold on, it's over here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hang on a second, viewers. The Element EX6 Modified. It may not look like much, but I personally think that I did a pretty good job on this. This is just an AR removal, spray painted, blue and red on one side, blue on the other, and it's modified to the point where it has an AR. I'm going to plan on making like a double spring, but that's only if I can buy a new one, because I think I screwed up on the screws. Okay. How did you make your old intro? If you're talking about the first intro I ever gotten, which was the one with the orangeness and everything, and it had Nerf Gun Reviewer, and then 3, 3, 1, and then that picture of me with a spear and everything. If you're talking about that intro, the NHHS 2008 made that one. He made that in return for a shout-out video, but that was like 2 years ago. Still a good friend. What do you think of the Nerf Elite series, since they're starting to copy the blasters from the original N-Strike series? Well, it's kind of a yes and a no kind of thing. I mean, I personally like it a lot, because even though you have a Retaliator that looks exactly like a Recon, a Nerf Alpha Trooper which is coming out, a Nerf Elite Alpha Trooper that's coming out sometime today, sometime, I don't know, sometime this year, maybe next year. And then you have an Elite Jolt copying the regular Jolt. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it's a good idea, and plus you increase the ranges and everything. But really, the problem with that is the Jolt, like I've heard, and so I've seen. The Nerf Elite Jolt is the same thing with the Nerf N-Strike Jolt. They have both the same internals, but different darts. That's my point. But in any other case, I'm fine with it. Who moves the camera? Now that's an important question. A lot of people have been asking me that. Who's been moving, you know, this camera? Oops, gotta fix it. Yep. Okay. Okay, so who moves the camera? No one. The camera follows me. That's how the camera moves. It's just, if I move over here, it follows me. If I move over here, it's gonna follow me. But it probably won't do that now, but whatever. Okay, so why did you start YouTube? Again, that's a long story. Why did you start YouTubing? Why did you start? Okay, that's the same question. I forgot to take that one out. But the reason why I started YouTubing was, or started going on YouTube or whatever. When I first saw it, I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. I can watch videos on like anything. And then I'm like, oh, this is cool. I can make my own channel. And then I'm like, oh, I can make my own videos. And then started all over again. You know, it's just the you know, like the video game playthroughs. I did Super Mario Sunshine. I did Super Mario Galaxy, and this was before I even knew anything about the Dazzle. Or before I knew anything about the Dazzle, and then I knew something about the Dazzle, and then so forth. But okay, so moving on to question 14. It's been question 14. I don't know how many minutes. Holy crap! It's 11 minutes. Okay, so question 14. Do you think the Raven will be in the Nerf Elite series? And yes, it's already out. It's been out for like a couple months, maybe less than that, but still. Why are you so awesome? Because I am. Alright? 16. Do you make money from your videos? I wish I could, but no, I don't. I wish I could. I'm still trying to fix that problem. Do you have the Nerf hatchet? If so, is it good? Yes, I have it, but my friend broke it. I'll show you how. I'll be right back. Nerf hatchet. Where did I put that thing? Nerf hatchet. Ah, got it. Sorry for the 20-second delay. This is what's left of the Nerf hatchet I have. This is what my friend did. He basically like whacked it and then pulled it out of my arm. I just ripped it. Oh, I just made things worse. I should not give you a demonstration, but you kind of get the idea. He used this part here, yanked it out of my arm, and then ripped it. He pulled my arm away, but he basically just destroyed the hatchet. But in other words, this is a pretty good hatchet. I mean, it's not a good throwing axe. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. So yeah, that was question 17. Question 18. How heavy is the Vulcan? From a scale from 1 out of 10, 1 being the lightest, 10 being the heaviest, it's about a 3 out of 10. Personally, it's not that heavy. I can pick it up with one hand, no problem. With the bell and everything, the balancing part might be hard, but the weight, not so much. Oh. I just caught it. Okay. How old are you? I'm 16. In like a couple of months, I'll be 17 in July. And 20. This, like I said for the example at the beginning of the video. Can you make a machinima video? No, I cannot. I do not. How to make a machinima video? I don't even understand the purpose of machinima video. And personally, I thought machinima was that channel on YouTube that basically makes machinima videos. Or does updates or whatever, so that is it. I think I've read all 20 questions. If you guys have any more questions, try and answer them next year, because I do this yearly. So that way everyone has a chance to answer their questions, anything like that. I had 20 questions. I don't know how many questions I had last year. So if you guys have like any idea of how many questions I did last year, just let me know. Because I would just like to compare it from this year to last year. But what surprised me though, for question 4, which was how many new subscribers have you gained since the last year? Total right now, it says on the channel I have like 3,300. It says I have 3,266. That makes no sense. And then when I added all the years, you know, from when I started the channel to now, said I had 5,100 subscribers, and I thought, oh my god, don't oh my freaking Jesus, the phone's ringing. I'll forget it. I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, that is it. So I don't know if that subscriber count is correct, or I'm basically guessing wrong, or whatever, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the questions and answers video for 2/14/2013. I'm going to add, like, you know, the date and time and everything. Not the time, but the date, and the year, and the month, and the day. And then before that, I'm going to add Q&A with NGR331. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a 15-minute video going to 16 minutes. So 16-minute video, very long. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys understand the video. Hope you guys got all your questions answered. Took me a while to answer these questions because I waited some extra time because I had schoolwork to do. But other than that, I'm trying to think of something. See you guys later. Peace. Oh crap, I didn't turn it off.